Good afternoon, everybody. Mike here, Flying V Cards and Breaks. Welcome to another 24-25 Upper Deck Series 2 Random Team Break. Again, thank you so much to everybody who jumped into this one, helped fill her up. These random team breaks have been very popular and have been filling very quickly. So, excuse me. If you are interested, we have our fourth half-case team random break currently open, and it is already almost half sold out. And the prices on that are $36 per spot or 3-spot deal for $102. So grab your teams and should be having some more fun later today with that 6-box team random as well. Also, we still have a couple of teams left in both of our master case breaks. I'll let you guys know what those teams are in a moment. But before we get started, I'm just going to drop a couple links, tag those people over in the Facebook group who are part of this break, and then we'll rock and roll here. All right, we are ready to go here. So, again, as I had mentioned, we do have some teams left in our master case breaks. Let's get those ones closed up so we can break later today as well. For master case number 1, we have a couple of spots left in our Carolina, New Jersey mini. All right, last I checked, there were 3 spots left in that. And then we have 3 teams left outright: Nashville, the Islanders, and the Rangers. So those are the remaining 3 teams left outright in case number 1. And then in case number 2, we have 2 teams left outright, and that is the Islanders and the Rangers. All right, so those are the remaining teams for both of those master case breaks. Okay, and just before we get into these 6 boxes, I forgot last night to roll the dice on a couple of multi-team cards. So I'm going to do that right now just so we can determine who's getting those cards, okay? So the first one was the Celebrini and Michkov checklist Young Guns. So we'll say odd numbers are the Sharks and even numbers are the Flyers, okay? So good luck to both teams. We've got a 2, so that will go to the Flyers. So congrats, Flyers, getting the Young Gun checklist. Just going to make note here of that. And then the next one is the Will Smith Connor Geeky canvas checklist. Even numbers, Sharks. Odd numbers will be the Lightning. Would you look at that? We got another 2. So that will go to the San Jose Sharks, getting the canvas checklist. So congrats to both teams there. Sorry to the others. All right. And we are ready to move into our third 6-box team random. And here is the lineup for this break. Hopefully we'll see lots of big pulls coming here shortly. Okay, we got Anaheim for Jim, Cam, Boston, James, the Sabres, Stu, the Flames, Jim, the Canes, Blackhawks, Tyler, Brad, the Avalanche, Jan, the Blue Jackets, Neil, the Dallas Stars, Brian, the Wings, Oilers for Paul, Jonathan, Florida, Kurt for the Kings, Wild Ken, Montreal for James. We got Glenn for the Preds, Devils for Dean, Glenn, the Islanders, Rangers, Tyler. It's nice having you back in a break, Glenn. It's been a while. Thanks for jumping in. Rangers, Tyler, Stu, the Sens, Flyers for Terry, Brad, the Penguins, Blues for Scott, Tyler, the Sharks, Kurt, the Kraken, Lightning for Rick, Jim, the Leafs, Utah for Brad, Terry, the Canucks, Golden Knights for Glenn, Haas, the Washington Capitals. Also nice having you back in a break, Haas. And Jay, you've got the Winnipeg Jets. All right. Let's go. Box number 1. Good luck, everyone. All right, here we go. Bang for your puck, Radko Gudas for the Ducks. And our first Young Guns will be for the Edmonton Oilers, Phil Kemp. Phil Kemp for the Oilers, Young Guns. Logan Mailloux, welcome aboard for Montreal. We have a Seamus Casey Fluorescence Red for New Jersey. Seamus Casey. Fluorescence Red for New Jersey. On tour for the Rangers. Electricity, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Portraits, Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. And for the Boston Bruins, Brandon Bussi, Young Guns. Brandon Bussi, Young Guns for Boston. And an Ooh La La Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Canvas JT Miller for Vancouver. For the Lightning, we've got a Young Guns renewed, Nikita Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov, Young Guns renewed for the Lightning. On tour for the Canucks. Pasternak, playlist. Maximilian Zuber, Young Guns for Utah. Maximilian Zuber for Utah. Hey, Paul, how are you? Artemi Panarin playlist. Anders Lee Canvas for the Islanders. Brendan Brisson portrait. And a Nazem Kadri electricity. Canvas, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Bang for your puck, Adam Pelech. And a playlist, Sebastian Aho for Carolina. Silver Outburst for Pittsburgh, Valtteri Puustinen. And we've got a Young Gun checklist, Celebrini and Michkov. This card there, checklist, Celebrini and Michkov. So hopefully we'll pull another one. That way each team receives one and we don't have to roll the dice. It's still up and down. Literally, you feel better one day and then the next day I feel like garbage again. It's very odd, to be honest with you. For Carolina, Young Gun Canvas, Jackson Blake. Nice pull there for Carolina. It's going to go to Jim. And also for Carolina, Young Guns renewed, Andrei Svechnikov. Andrei Svechnikov for Carolina. Pasternak on a heater for Boston. Oilers on tour. Calum Ritchie for Colorado Young Guns. Calum Ritchie. All aboard, Frank Nazar for the Blackhawks. Playlist, Jack Eichel for Vegas. Frank Nazar, Blue Dazzlers rookie for the Blackhawks. For the Red Wings, we've got a Young Guns renewed, Moritz Seider. Moritz Seider, Young Guns renewed for the Red Wings. Portraits, Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Oliver Kapanen, Young Guns for Montreal. Oliver Kapanen for Montreal. Ulala, Joseph Woll for the Leafs. That is box number 1. On a heater, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. And there we go. So each team will be receiving one. Celebrini and Michkov, Young Guns checklist. That makes that nice and easy. Glad that worked out. Each team will be receiving one of the Young Gun checklist cards. And for the Sharks, all aboard. So welcome aboard, Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks as well. We have a clear cut, Justin Danforth for Columbus. Justin Danforth on a heater, Wyatt Johnston, and a Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Ronick for Vancouver, bang for your puck. Patrick Giles for Florida Young Guns. Patrick Giles. And a Nick Suzuki playlist for Montreal. Wyatt Johnston canvas for the Dallas Stars. Young Guns renewed. Jason Robertson also for Dallas. J-Rob. Portraits. Charlie McAvoy for Boston. Ooh La La, Marc-Andre Fleury for the Wild. And we have an Alexei Kolosov, Young Guns, for the Flyers. Alexei Kolosov. For the Flyers. William Eklund for the Sharks, Electricity. Canvas UC Saros for Nashville, On Tour for Nashville, and a Grubauer Ooh La La for Seattle. Portraits, Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. Portrait rookies, Celebrini. We've got another Calum Ritchie Young Guns for the Avalanche. Another Calum Ritchie. Welcome aboard for Utah, Josh Doan. Ooh, what do we got coming here? Nice. We've got an exclusives Young Guns for New Jersey. That's going to go to Dean. Congratulations, Dean. Exclusives Young Guns number 56 out of 100, Danil Musil. Or Missiel. That's right, Kurt. So, solid pull there. One of those up there. Exclusives, Young Guns, Danil Missiel for the Devils. Letang, Blue Dazzlers for the Penguins, and a Young Guns renewed, Andrei Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Andrei Vasilevsky. On Tour for Boston. Cameron Butler, Young Guns for the Blue Jackets. Cameron Butler. Rasmus Dahlin, Electricity for the Sabres. Canvas, Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh, On Tour for Vegas, and a Jeremy Swayman, Ooh La La. And a nice silver outburst for the Rangers, Igor Shesterkin. Shesterkin, silver outburst. And we've got a Albert Johansson Young Guns for the Red Wings. Albert Johansson for the Red Wings. And a Matt Barzal Electricity for the Islanders. For the Sabres, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen canvas. And a William Nylander Young Guns renewed for Toronto. Nylander Young Guns renewed for Toronto. And a bang for your puck, Austin Matthews. Box 3. This one we're doing right now because potentially tonight we've got a couple of case breaks coming up. So Bang for your puck, Tom Wilson. And nice pull for the Sharks. Young Guns teammates, Celebrini and Will Smith. Celebrini and Will Smith. Young Guns teammates. Sorry. There we go. Ulala, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the Sabres. Ondur for the Kraken. Shakir Mukhamadullin, Blue Dazzlers for the Sharks. And a Zach Hyman for the Leafs. Zach Hyman for the Leafs. Young Guns renewed. Brendan Othman portraits for the Rangers, and for the Lightning, Declan Carlisle, Young Guns. Declan Carlisle for the Lightning. And a playlist for Minnesota, Kirill Kaprizov. Bang for your puck, Timo Meier for New Jersey. Nikita Prishapov for the Avalanche, Young Guns. Prishapov. Ulala, Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. And we got another clear cut. Taylor Hall for the Hawks. On tour, Red Wings, and a playlist, Quinn Hughes for Vancouver. On tour for Washington, and a Isaac Poulter, Young Guns for New Jersey. Isaac Poulter. And welcome aboard for Pittsburgh, Rutger McGroarty. Huberdeau canvas, and a Cole Caulfield, Young Guns renewed for Montreal. Cole Caulfield, Young Guns renewed. Bang for your puck, Tage Thompson for the Sabres. Demko Ulala for Vancouver. Ivan, Young Guns for the Avalanche. Ivan for the Avalanche, Young Guns. And a Samuel Arison Ulala for the Flyers. Bo Horvat canvas for the Islanders. Sam Reinhart on a heater, and a Zegras for the Ducks Electricity. Boone Jenner for the Blue Jackets. Canvas, Makar, bang for your puck, and a Georgiev Ulala. Alexei Toropchenko, Silver Outburst for the Blues. And for the Dallas Stars, Oscar Bach, Young Guns. And for the Boston Bruins, the Rat, Electricity. And we've got a Young Gun canvas for the Sharks, Jack Thompson. Jack Thompson, Young Guns canvas for San Jose. James, yes, you have I believe Montreal in this one. Yep, you've got Montreal. For the Winnipeg Jets, Connor Hellebuyck. Young Guns renewed for the Jets. And a Portraits, Heiskanen for the Stars. Oh, sorry, Dwayne. No, you are not in this one. This is a random team break, Dwayne. Sorry, I misread that. On tour for Utah, Rutger McRorty. For Pittsburgh, Young Guns, Rutger McRorty. Ooh La La for Vegas. And what do we have coming here? Fluorescence, Ruslan Ishakov. Gold parallel, fluorescence. Ishakov for the Islanders. Gold, fluorescence. Number 56 out of 150. Solid pull there. Out of 150, fluorescence. Brady Tkachuk, Blue Dazzlers for the Senators. And a UC Saros for Nashville. Young Guns renewed. On tour for the Sabres, Young Guns for San Jose, Devin Cooley. Devin Cooley for the Sharks. And a Zach Hyman Electricity for the Oilers. Pop count 500 for Minnesota, Liam Ogren. Liam Ogren. Pop count 500 for Minnesota. On tour for the Red Wings and for Utah, we've got an Aku Ratu. Young Guns for Utah. Aku Ratu. For the Senators, Brady Tkachuk, Electricity. And for the Devils, good break for the Devs. Clear cut, Young Guns, Isaac Poulter. Isaac Poulter for New Jersey. Congrats there to Dean. Isaac Poulter, clear cut. And you also got 8 exclusives, Young Guns. Zach Dean Portraits, Crosby Playlist. Quinn Hughes Portraits for Vancouver. Patrick Giles for the Florida Panthers, Young Guns. Ooh La La, Philip Gustafson for Minnesota. Canvas Nico Hischier on tour for the Rangers, and an Ulala Vanacek for the Devs. Sam Steele for the Dallas Stars, Silver Outburst. For the LA Kings, Young Guns, Andre Lee. Andre Lee. And a welcome aboard, Connor Geeky for the Lightning. And there's a nice pull for the Dallas Stars. Program of Excellence Canvas, Logan Stankoven. Nice pull for Dallas. Way to go, Neil. That's coming to you. Logan Stankoven. Each of you got one of those. Since we pulled two of them, you each get one. For the Penguins, Jake Gensel. Young Guns renewed. Young Guns renewed. Jake Gensel for the Penguins. Portraits, Liam Ogren for the Wild. Canvas, Philip Roenick for Vancouver. Nick Suzuki, Young Guns renewed for Montreal. Young Guns renewed for Montreal. Bank for your puck, Travis Sanheim. Welcome aboard, Brendan Othman speckled. And for the Montreal Canadiens, Young Guns teammates, Logan Mailloux and Lane Hutson. Mailloux and Hudson for Montreal. Good card there. And a Braden Point Electricity. Merzlikin for Columbus Canvas. Wyatt Johnston on a heater. And a Cutter Gauthier, welcome aboard. Two more boxes to go. On tour for Montreal. And there it is for the Flyers. Young Guns, Matvei Michkov. There you go, Terry. Congrats. Matvei Michkov. Young Guns for the Flyers. Very nice pull. Matvei Michkov. And an Ulala, Samuel Montembeault for the Montreal Canadiens. And for the Dallas Stars, we've got a Maverick Bork, Pop Count 500. Maverick Bork for Dallas. Fantilli, Blue Dazzlers for Columbus. And for Chicago, Young Guns renewed, Alex DeBrincat. Alex DeBrincat for the Blackhawks. Logan Stankoven portraits for the Dallas Stars. For the Penguins, Joel Blomqvist, Young Guns. Joel Blomqvist. Electricity, Mark Stone for Vegas. Canvas, Taylor Hall. And boom! For the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid. Young Guns, renewed. There you go, Paul. Nice hit. Young Guns, renewed. Connor McDavid. We did not pull one of him in the other case that we opened the other night. There we go. Big pull there. David, Young Guns renewed. You're very welcome, Paul. On a heater, Malkin for Pittsburgh. Aho, Electricity for Carolina. Nikolai Kovalenko. Young Guns for the Avalanche. Jet Lachenko, welcome aboard for the Flyers. Tristan Jerry, canvas for the Penguins. Portraits, Makar, and a Travis Konecny, Electricity. On a heater, William Nylander. Maverick Lamoureux, Young Guns for Utah. Maverick Lamoureux. Matt Boldy, Electricity for Minnesota. We've got a red fluorescence, Logan Stankoven for the Dallas Stars. Logan Stankoven. Red fluorescence. Quinn Hughes Portraits for Vancouver and a Saros Ulala. Arbor Jacques, Bang for Your Buck. Brandon Scanlon, Young Guns for the Rangers. Brandon Scanlon. And a playlist, Jack Eichel. Heiskanen for the Stars canvas on tour, Minnesota. Samuel Honzik, welcome aboard for Calgary. Mason Lohrei, Silver Outburst for the Bruins. Nolan Allen, Young Guns for the Blackhawks. Nolan Allen. Ulala for the Dallas Stars, Jake Edinger. Canvas, Joe Sakic for Colorado. Nice pull there. Joe Sakic, Retired Legends canvas. Nice card. And for the St. Louis Blues, Young Guns renewed, Jordan Kyrou. Jordan Kyrou. And a bang for your puck, Pettersson. Final box, everybody. Good luck. Some very nice pulls in these first 5 boxes already. Clear Cut Young Gun. Exclusives Young Gun. We got the McDavid Renewed Young Gun. Stan Koven Program of Excellence. The Sharks Celebrini Will Smith Teammates. Parayko bang for your puck for the Blues. Joel Blomqvist, Young Guns for the Penguins. Joel Blomqvist. Darlene Electricity for the Sabres. Ulala UC Saros for Nashville. Cale Makar, Blue Dazzlers for the Avs. And a Quinn Hughes Young Guns Renewed for Vancouver. Hughes Young Guns Renewed for Vancouver. Olin Zellweger Portraits for the Ducks. Georgi Romanov Young Guns for the Sharks. Georgi Romanov. And an Ulala Jordan Binnington. On tour, Barkov and Tkachuk. Isaac Poulter, Young Guns for the Devils. Isaac Poulter. Ulala, Dustin Wolf for Calgary. We've got for Colorado a red fluorescence of Nikolai Kovalenko. Red fluorescence. Bang for your cup. For your puck, Kapanen for the Blues. Suzuki Playlist Montreal. On tour for the Jets. And there it is. Macklin Celebrini. So we got 1 Celebrini Young Guns and 1 Michkov Young Guns in these 6 boxes here. Congrats. I believe Terry and Tyler each getting those. Very nice. And Electricity, William Eklund for the Sharks. Oliver Bjorkstrand, canvas for the Kraken. Braden Point, Young Guns Renewed for the Lightning. Braden Point, Young Guns Renewed. Bang for your puck, Victor Hedman for the Lightning. Welcome aboard, Seamus Casey. Devin Cooley, Young Guns for the Sharks. Devin Cooley. Ulala, Philip Grubauer for the Kraken. Yeah, you bet, Tyler. Congrats. Tkachuk canvas for Florida on a heater, Troy Terry. Josh Stone, welcome aboard. And our final 3 packs of this break. Forsberg for Nashville canvas. On a heater, Thomas. Matthew Barzal, electricity. John Tavares, silver outburst for the Leafs. Zachary Leroux for the Nashville Predators, Young Guns. Zach Leroux. Celebrini, welcome aboard for the Sharks. Canvas Young Guns for the Calgary Flames, Adam Klapka. Adam Klapka for the Flames, Young Guns Canvas. And for Chicago, Young Guns, renewed Toivo Teravainen. And a Seamus Casey portrait for New Jersey. There you go, everyone. That is our break, but don't go away yet. We got our giveaway to do as well. Somebody's going to be winning one of our 25 prizes. So just bear with me here. All right, here we go. So everybody who's part of this break, part of the entry here, whoever's on top will be our prize winner. $5 or more for our dice roll. We got 6 rounds. Here we go. One final round, and here we go. Our winner is Terry. Congratulations, Terry. You are our winner. Now we got to see what prize number you're going to take here. Sorry to all others. All right. Oops. Okay, good luck, Terry. Let's take a look and see what prize is coming your way. 8 dice roll, so we got 8 rounds. Final round, and your prize is spot number 16. All right, we'll go from the back here, make it a little easier. Bottom card is 25. So we got 25, 24, 23, 22, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, and what was it, 16? 16. So your prize is a Artifacts Cole Perfetti rookie. This one there, Cole Perfetti, Artifacts rookie for the Winnipeg Jets. There you are, Terry. Congratulations. And that concludes our break. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Appreciate it. And we'll probably see it later today for some more Series 1 if we can get some of our case breaks filled up. And then we do have our next 6-box team random open, plus our our 2-box cheap break with teams starting at just $3. So those are the other breaks that are open at the moment. All right. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you later today. Cheers.